Said she was in here. Oh, Maisie. She's not in here yet. Said she was, but oh, here she is.
How are you today?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love those pretty blue eyes of yours.
Thank you.
Yeah. Does Daddy know that you turned this on? Probably not, huh?
I don't know.
Ah. So what grade are you in school, baby girl?
Preschool?
You're in preschool?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Do you like
Yeah.
do you like school?
What?
Do you like school?
Yeah.
You grinning at your daddy, ain't you?
Yeah.
Good. Daddy's here.
Hey.
Can't see.
Hang on. Let me get things set up.
All
I
right.
just gotta move the computer and see if you can see me. Huh?
Can't see you right now. Definitely can't see you right now because you don't have your camera on.
Oh, shoot. All right. Let me see what's going on here.
You gotta press the little camera button with the red sign across it.
Ah, got it. You're right.
I can see them. That's right there.
That's not her.
Huh? What is wrong? Let me leave and enter back again. Something ain't right.
All right. Yeah, I gotta get these on.
Move that stand.
Might be better here.
Please test it out. So that I'm gonna test it out.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's
All right.
for me.
All right, get out of here now.
Can you see me now?
I can see you now.
Oh, that was weird. Oh. Ah. All right.
There we go.
Ah.
I got my earpods in this time ahead of time, so we don't have to worry about it.
Right? Can you see my feet?
I can see your feet.
Bless your heart. I have the ugliest feet. I've got my grandma's toes.
Yeah. I can't see him. I can't see him that close.
Good. You don't
Yeah.
need to see him that close.
Maybe you can enlighten me once when I see you down in Louisiana.
I'm gonna try to get him taken care of before I get down there. Grandma, see my fist?
Yeah.
That's what Grandma's toes were like, and she gave them to me along with her hips.
Well, I think Wendy Grollup is going to come and visit us in Louisiana, so you'll get to meet her too.
Wendy who?
The lady from the radio station that you were going to do a radio show on, Wendy Grollup.
Right. I would love to meet her. I need to get that set up because with as good as the book is doing, we need to hit it from all sides.
Yeah. Have you now you're members of a bunch of wrestling pages, right?
Yeah. I think so.
You should share.
I will get my act together.
Let's start sharing it on those pages.
Well, yeah, I was thinking to wait just a little bit longer until we're right down to say July, the end of July.
Yeah.
That way people would keep it in their minds, because people have a 30-second retention and that's it.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping because Mick Foley's guy emailed me back and said that they were going to set up an interview soon.
Ooh, awesome.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that happens sooner rather than later. And then Scotty got obviously did the interview with Hannibal last night, and he's doing another one tonight.
And what? Yes. Oh, it's tonight?
Yeah, I think. Well, yeah, he's just wrapping up a few things, and then I had him hit him for Billy Graham's widow's information to try and get an interview with her as to why Billy Graham wanted to rescind his Hall of Fame induction when Abby got put in. Do you remember that?
No, actually, I don't. Scott told me about it today.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, would you keep him off the ceiling where I'm concerned?
Yeah.
Bless his heart. He was almost crying when he called me.
Oh, well,
I called him.
I had that. Well, I mean, we were both worried about you. I just wanted to make sure you were okay. I did tell him that you were on the internet last night, but you weren't responding to me, so I didn't know what was going on.
I didn't see. I wasn't literally on the internet. I had left my phone on and taken out my earphone. And when I take out my earphone, I can't hear anything on the phone.
Oh, yeah. Well, I just knew you were active.
What happened?
Yeah. 1 second. Yeah. I used them both. She took a crap in the other one. Yeah. Well, there's 1 minute. Just 1 minute, Vicky. I think. Let me go look. I think I've got one in the back. I believe. I think it's in the box. So 1 second. 1 second, Vicky. I just gotta grab it.
Do what you gotta do. I've got no place to go tonight. Take care of your wife and your babies.
Sorry, hon. It was buried in my in a box I had. Emily? Here. Oh, you found some too. This was buried in a box. All right. Okay. All right. So, yeah. All right. Let's start with breathing. Hands on our belly.
Got it.
Deep breath in.
Let me sit up straight first.
Yeah, that's right. Sit up straight. Feet flat on the floor. Okay.
Yes,
well,
sir.
Hands on our belly. Deep breath in. Hold it at the top. Exhale it out. Get all the air out of your lungs. Pull your belly button to your spine. Deep breath in. Hold it at the top. Exhale it all out. Add a count to that. Let's do 3-second breaths. Deep breath in. Exhale, count it back for 3, 2,
1.
Deep breath in. Exhale, count it back for 3,
2, 1.
2. Okay, we're going to do 5-second breaths now. Let's take another deep breath in. Exhale, count it back for 5, 4, 3, 2,
3.
1. Deep breath in. Yeah, that was our first 5-second breath.
Gotcha.
Exhale, count it back for 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, we're going to do our last set. It's going to be 10-second breaths. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, count it back for 10, 9, 7, 6,
6,
5,
5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Last deep breath in. You got a lightning strike while breathing. Exhale,
Yes.
touch for 10, 8, 7,
6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 2.
2.
Let's reach out, grab the ball, Vicky.
Back.
Exhale, drop the ball. We're going to make fists.
Yep.
Deep breath. Squeeze as hard as you can for 5, 4, 3,
3, 2,
1.
1.
Inhale, open them up wide as you can. Exhale, count it back for 5,
4,
3, 2, 2.
2.
Inhale.
Okay.
Oh, that was 1. You were right. You got me. Exhale, count it back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 2.
1.
Inhale. Spread your fingers wide. Exhale, count it back for 5,
5,
4,
3,
2, 2. That's the
2.
second set. Inhale, squeeze your fist as hard as you can. Count it back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 3. Inhale, spread those fingers wide. Exhale, count it back for 5,
5,
4, 3, 2, 3.
3.
Inhale, squeeze those fists. Count it back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 4.
4.
Inhale, spread those fingers wide. Exhale, count it back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 4.
4.
Inhale, 10 seconds. Squeeze as hard as you can for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
4. Or 1.
Inhale. Spread those fingers wide as you can for 10,
9, 8,
good, 7,
6,
6,
5,
5,
4,
3, 2,
2.
and that's 10. Let's bring it on up. Down. Exhale, drop your hands down. Turn your palms down, come thumb to thumb, index finger to index finger, into diamond cutter. Pulling those pinkies wide like you're going through clay. Take it on back, make it rain. Exhale, arms out to a T. Clench those fists and get native strong here. Inhale.
Right.
Shoulders back, chest out. Ho! Get out. Scotty tell you he got mad at me?
For what?
Well, so he was talking about how he needed to get out the hardcover book for anybody who had pre-orders.
Right.
But I seen him telling people that even if they got their refund, he was going to send them a book.
No. Yes, I've heard him say that too, but
And I told him, don't do that. I go, these people bullied you online, and you don't send them a book. And he got mad when I said that. He's like, nobody bullied me. And I'm like, well, that's fine for you to think that, but you blocked Av, and you couldn't see what people were saying. So even when you gave a refund to one guy, he was saying that the only reason he got the refund was through PayPal. And that's not what it said. It said, thank you for working with us to resolve this matter, which means Scott gave the refund.
Right.
So, yeah. So I'm like, these people talked bad about you, didn't appreciate that you gave the refund, and then in turn, you're going to give them a free book on top of that? I go, no. I go, you can offer anybody who got a refund for their pre-order a discount. That would be fine. I go, but you got to start worrying about Scott. And what Scott's making money on this book. I goes, the only person who's green on this book is Abby. So,
right.
That's
right. He, Scotty has a heart that's too big for his body.
Yeah, you need to start thinking about business and how and sometimes in business you don't can't always make everybody like try and be the nice guy. You gotta think
Right.
about
Well,
what's gonna make you money.
with me being in retail sales, I started waiting tables at my grandma's store at 5,
Yeah.
which was, I mean, at 5, this was back in the day when you didn't worry about your kid getting burnt. I go
Mm-hmm.
around, refill coffees, refill water, get silverware.
Yeah.
So I've got a little, and then I had my thrift store for 17 years.
Yeah.
And Scotty, Scotty wants to take care of the world, but he's not
Yeah.
taking care of himself. I mean,
Well, you don't.
when I talked to him today, when I finally, after the cop knocked on my door, nothing like opening your door half naked and seeing a cop standing there.
Well, he got a show.
No, he didn't. He only got it from here up. And uh, I guess it was 15 minutes later I called Scott, and he was beside himself. Um, as you know already, I'm sure Scott told you, July is not my best month.
I know. Yep.
And see, between July and February 9th, I lost my whole support network in 2008 going to 2009. I lost my very best friend to brain cancer. And that is the most horrendous thing I have seen in my whole life is for brain cancer. I watched her 2 kids literally have a nervous breakdown. Now, I lost Jack on July 28th. Piper died on July 31st. Susie died on September 9th. And my grandmother died on February 9th, 2002. Or, yeah, 2002. So right there, no, 2000, I'm sorry, 2009. I literally lost my entire support network in 6 months.
Mm.
And see, I can tell you this. I've tried to get it through Scotty's head. Look, yes, this is a bad month for me, but I'm not going to do anything stupid. I
Mm-hmm.
won't do that to my son. I mean, I won't. So please don't ever think that that's what's wrong. Yes, I may have fallen down and I'm laying in the floor going, help, help, but I'm not dead.
Oh, we just wanted to make sure you were okay. That's all. And I just think the biggest thing is that you have a new support network now, and so that
Well, and I really
good
haven't
things
had,
come to an end. But
right. Well, I really have not had a support network since 2009.
no, you do now. So
So,
you just need to know that there are people
yes,
that care.
I know I gotta let y'all know I'm fine, even when I'm having a temper tantrum. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not used to it yet because we're talking 2009. We're talking 16 years. I have basically depended on me.
Yep. Yep.
And I didn't even think about you guys worrying about me. And I apologize for putting y'all through the changes.
Oh, listen, we just care. You know what I mean?
I know.
That's it. And now you've got people that need to hear from you. So now you have to get used to it.
Yeah, I know. Y'all bother the shit right out of me.
hands hands on the inside of your knees.
All
Okay.
right.
We're gonna push out with our hands, in with our knees. Take a deep breath. Exhale, push for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, hands to the outside of your knees, pushing in with your hands, out with your knees. Deep breath. Exhale, push for 5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Deep breath, hands back to the insides of your knees. We're going to push out with our hands, in with our knees. Exhale, push for 5, 4, 3, 2, 2. Inhale, hands to the outside of our knees. We're pushing out with our knees, in with our hands. Deep breath. Exhale, push for 5,
5,
4, 3,
2, 2.
Inhale,
Right.
back to the inside. Deep breath. Exhale,
Back.
push for 5, 4, 3,
2,
3.
3.
Inhale, back to the outside. Exhale, push for 5, 4, 3, 2, 4.
4. Okay.
3. What was that? 3. That was 3. Back to the
See, we're
inside.
both
Sorry.
wrong.
Man, neither of us can count. Deep
Right.
breath. This is 4. Exhale, push for 5, 4, 3, 2, 4.
4.
Inhale to the outside. Exhale, push for 5, 4, 3,
2,
4.
5, 4.
That's
Okay.
4. Nice thinking, though. This is going to be 10 seconds. That's how you know it's 5. Deep breath. Exhale, push for 10,
9, 8,
7. Good,
7,
you're behind me. I'll take an
6,
extra second.
5,
5, 4, 3,
2, 1.
5. To the outside. We're going to push. Breath.
5,
Push.
10,
10, 9,
9, 8,
8,
7,
7,
6, 5,
5,
3.
4, 3, 2, 10.
I hate when I forget how to count.
Yeah,
I totally skipped over number 4 and 3.
no, you went from 5 to 3. You skipped 4. 4 was the
Oh, okay.
4 was the victim on that one. All right, reach out, grab the ball.
Excuse me.
Okay.
All
Reach out,
right.
grab the ball.
Okay.
Inhale the ball up in the touchdown. Exhale, we're going to forearms to our knees, huddle up.
Okay.
Hands on the inside. Fan your elbows out, tuck that chin, come into cat arch.
Now, ooh, finally got that pop I've been looking for.
Good, that's what we're here for. Inhale, pull your shoulder blades together. Sit up in your chair, pull your elbows in, nose to the sky, cat lift. Exhale, fan those elbows out, tuck that chin, that spine, cat arch. Inhale, pull those shoulder blades together, elbows in, nose to the sky, sit up straight in that chair, cat lift. Okay, back down. All right. Reach out, grab the ball.
Okay.
Ball, grab the bars. We're doing our dynamic resistance rows here. Deep breath. Exhale, pull your fist back to your rib cage for 3,
3, 2, 1.
Inhale, take it out. Exhale, pull for 3,
3, 2,
2. Inhale, take it out.
3,
Pull for 3,
2,
3.
3.
Inhale, take it out. Exhale, pull for 3,
2,
4.
4.
Inhale, take it out. Exhale, pull for 3,
2, 5.
5. Inhale, take it out. Exhale, pull for 3,
2, 6.
Good, you're behind me. I like that. I'll take the extra time.
All right.
Exhale, pull for 3,
2, 7.
Yeah, you got it. Last one, best one. Exhale, pull for 3,
2, 8.
Inhale, take it out. Exhale, drop the bars, grab the ball, deep breath, and lift that ball up in the touchdown. Exhale, drop your hands down. Thumbs down, come thumb to thumb, index finger to index finger in a diamond cutter. Pulling those pinkies wide like you're going through clay. Take it on back. Yeah, arms out to a T. Fists and get native strong. Inhale, shoulders back, chest out. Aho.
Aho.
So my plan for next workout, I want you to get a yoga mat because I want to do some knee droppers, and I want to show you what that's going to look like. Okay? Yeah, and it's going to show you what it's. Okay, so we're going to have the chair here. Okay.
Right.
Our left, if we're using our left hand, okay, our left hand's going to go on the chair, and then we're going to step our left foot back like this. Okay.
Are you
And the
doing
reason
lunges?
it's going to be a lunge, yes, But so
Okay,
you're going to
yeah,
step
I
back.
know exactly what a lunge is.
Yeah, and you're going to have your left hand on the chair for support, and we're just going to lower that back knee, and we're going to stand it up, so we can build up the muscles in our legs.
Right.
Lower the knee, and the reason I want you to have a mat there is just in case you land harder than you intend to. I don't want you to hurt your knee. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, and you're right, because when I get this house, even with the rugs on it, when I get down and I have to get down on my knees,
Yeah.
it is pure hell getting back up.
So we're going to do that. The other thing I want to show you, this is what you have a folding chair, correct?
Yeah, I got one of those yard chairs, camping chairs.
Well, folding chairs are really cheap at Walmart. I think they're like $15. So
All right.
invest in a good metal one. So what we know is we're going to take our feet back a little bit.
Right.
And we're gonna if we put this on our mat, it's not going to move. It's not going to slide. And
Right.
we're going to do like this. We're going to try and arch our back and then come back up flat feet. Arch our back like this, flat feet.
Heels up, flat feet.
Yeah. So we're pushing our belly forward, trying to, you know what I
Right.
mean? And then
Yes.
we're going to do a standing push-up like this. Okay? Those are the things I want to work on.
Okay.
I think you're strong enough to do those things, and we're going to try at least and see where you're at. But I think the knee droppers for sure you're going to be able to do, especially since you're going to have one hand on here for support. And eventually, what we want to do, ditch the chair, hands on our knees, and do it that way. You know what I mean? And push up.
Right.
So it's all going to be a building process, and we take it step by step. But the more of that stuff we can do standing, the easier it's going to be for you to get through Walmart without a card. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which is the goal.
Well, my thing is these two things right here don't work right. So, if we can make them stronger, I mean, it took me forever to push my pride aside and get one of those electric carts.
Well,
and I'd really like to get rid of the electric carts, just because I feel stupid taking them, because there's other people that have a hell of a lot more problems than I do.
Yeah, you don't want to be one of those people in Disneyland that everybody's like, oh, I wish you'd get out of the way.
I'm going to be the old woman who bites and hits you with her cane when I go into a home.
Well, we're going to try and make that not happen. Let's hope we can get you in shape shape enough that you can stay in your home. That's the big goal here, right?
Yeah, I would rather that.
Yeah, that way your son can't take you to the junkyard or whatever he said.
No,
turn your shoulder replacement in for metal, right? For metal weight.
Yeah, it's the what is it called? Shoot, if you hadn't said something, I'd know what it was.
The scrap yard. The scrap
yard, the scrap metal yard, where you go and they weigh your truck first.
Yeah.
And then they get rid of all the metal, and then they weigh your truck again, and that's where you get the poundage.
Yep. All right, so we're going to sit up straight in our chair, feet flat.
All right.
And our feet are going to be directly under our knees. We're going to take a deep breath. Lift the heels off the floor as high as you can here. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, we're gonna hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Deep breath. Lift the heels high as we can for 5, 4, 3, 2.
2.
Lower it down. Inhale, lift the heels and hold it there for 5,
5,
4, 3,
3,
2,
2,
3.
3.
Feet forwards a little bit. Toes time.
Get
Deep
out of my
breath.
mouth.
All right, lift the toes.
All right.
5,
4,
3,
2, 1.
lower it down. Inhale, lift the toes. Exhale, count it back for 5,
4,
3,
2,
2.
2.
Lower it down. Inhale, lift the toes. High as you can for 5, 4, 3, 2, 3. Lower it down. Slide your feet back underneath your knees. Okay, deep breath. Lift the heels and count it back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Lower
1.
it down. New set. Inhale,
Gotcha.
lift the heels. Exhale, count it back for 5, 4, 3, 2,
2.
Lower it down. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, count it back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 3. Lower it down. Push your feet forwards. Okay. Inhale, lift the toes. Exhale, count it back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Inhale, lift the toes. Exhale, count it back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 2. Lower it down. Nice try. We got one more. Inhale, lift the toes. Exhale, count it back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 3. Slide your feet underneath your knees. Okay, this is our last set. We're going to hold the last one for 10 seconds. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, count it back for 5, 4, 3, 2,
1.
Lower it down. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, count it back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 2. Lower it down. Last one, 10 seconds. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, count it back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
3.
Push your feet forwards. Toes. Inhale, lift the toes. Exhale, count it back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Inhale, lift the toes. Exhale, count it back for 5, 4, 3, 2,
3.
2.
No, I'm
Good job.
still trying to steal one. Damn it!
Yes, you are, because we didn't
You
do
ain't
10
getting
seconds.
letting me
10
get away
seconds.
with nothing tonight.
You know the third one's 10 seconds. I told you that when we started this set. Inhale, lift the toes. Count it back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Yeah, that was our first set of 10. All right, we're going to reach out, grab the ball, drop the ball, grab the bars. Got this. We're going to do our pec flies. Inhale, open up. You tighten your muscles as much as you can as you pull in for 3, 2, 1. Really give it. Yep. Inhale, open up. Squeeze those shoulder blades together when we get wide. Exhale, pull. It feels great. Hurts so
Yeah,
good.
it feels
John
awesome.
Mellencamp. John Mellencamp said that.
Yeah, hurts so good.
Yeah. Inhale. Open up. Exhale, pull for 3, 2,
2.
3. We were talking during the second one. Inhale,
Ah,
open up. Yeah, we're quoting John Cougar, the Cougs. Exhale,
right.
pull for 3, 2, 4. Inhale, open up. Exhale, pull for 3, 2, 5.
2, 1. Ow.
Call that 5. Inhale, open up. We got 3 more. You got this. Exhale, pull for 3, 2, 6.
All right.
Inhale. If you want to do 7 more, we can. Exhale,
Ah,
pull for 3, 2,
ah,
7.
7.
Last one. Yeah, you got it now. You don't want to do 7 more. Exhale, pull for 3,
Would you
8.
stop?
Inhale. Drop the bars, grab the ball.
Ah.
Inhale, open up. In the touchdown. Okay, we're going to go to our forearms, to our knees, and huddle up.
All right. Ah.
All right, hands on the inside of our knees. We're going to arch our back, tuck our chin, fan our elbows out, cat arch. Inhale. Sit up straight in our chair, pull our shoulder blades together, pull our elbows in, nose to the sky, cat lift.
Ah.
Exhale. Fan those elbows out, tuck that chin, cat arch. Inhale. Nose to the sky, pull your elbows in, lift.
Ah.
All right, grab some sweet tea. I got to reject this pizza place's phone call.
Ah. Why
I do,
are
I
they
see.
calling you?
They leave messages on my voicemail for orders for tomorrow.
Oh.
All right.
Ah.
I sell over 500 restaurants.
Right.
Yeah, so they call me all night long, text me all night long.
Oh my
But
God.
I don't have to
Updating
answer.
your orders.
Yeah, or leaving their orders. Yeah, that's what they do. I mean, pizza places close late, so they usually will call at the end of the night when they know exactly what they need. All right.
How are you able to do everything you do?
I've been doing it. Well, I've been doing the job I've been doing since I was young. So I'm
Right.
used to that. Then the rest of the stuff I do is stuff that I love. So that stuff, I mean, even though I'm tired, it's a lot easier to do. You know, I love working with you. I love my kids. I love my wife. I love to draw. So all that stuff is easier.
I gotta show you something first. Ouch, 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 ouch. Mother McCree and the 4 stepchildren. Can you see it?
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah.
That is awesome.
I'm glad you love it.
Oh, I beyond love it. That is. Ouch! Dang it! Out! Out! Out!
That's one of my favorite ones I ever drew for sure.
Right.
I got the Undertaker's picture back today, and he has the most boring signature in the industry. I'll show you it when we're done. Boring. You can't even read it. It's so, but it is his signature. I've seen it before, so
Yeah, that's.
I knew that going in.
After somebody saw, I try to write mine kind of sort of clear, but I've got, I've got a doctor's handwriting.
I could read yours perfectly. You wait until you see his. Wait till you see his.
Oh,
all right.
Lord.
Okay, we're gonna lift our knees straight off the floor. Okay. We're gonna take a deep breath. And okay. I thought that's a Malika Marshall's. Like I blocked her. How did she get through? Inhale. Lift that left leg. Left knee to the sky. We're gonna hold it there for 5, 4, 3,
2, 1.
Ball right down. Inhale. Lift the right leg up. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2,
1.
Okay, second set. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 2.
2.
Inhale, lift the right leg up.
Ah,
Exhale, hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 2. My wife's making fun of me. She's mocking me right now. Inhale, lift the left leg up.
Mocking.
Yeah. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 3. Lower it down. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 3. She just had her shower.
Hey,
Inhale.
baby girl.
What, sweetie pie? Inhale, lift the left leg up. There for 5, 4, 3, 2, 4. Lower it down.
Mama.
Inhale, lift the right leg up. Oh, yeah? Hold there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 4.
4.
Yeah, you want to do 2 more? We'll
No.
do 2 more. 10 seconds on this one. Inhale,
Alright.
lift the left leg up. Hold it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 5. Inhale, lift the right leg up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 5. Okay, I'm going to go straight out now.
Yes.
Yeah, you're so beautiful. You just had your shower. You look so pretty.
I love
Yeah.
your shirt. Your shirt is so pretty.
Yeah. Say my Grammy got that for me when she went to Hilton Head.
Very good. Grandma Dad's good taste in clothes.
She's always buying them tie-dye. All right. I'm going to lift that left leg straight out. We're going to hold it there. High as you can, Vicky, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. You got it. We'll get better at counting. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Inhale, lift the left leg out and hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2,
2.
Lower it down. Inhale, lift the right leg out. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 2. Lower it down. Inhale, lift the left leg out and hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 3. Lower it down. Inhale, lift the right leg out and hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 3. Lower it down. Inhale, lift the right leg out. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 4. Lower it down. Inhale, lift the right leg out and hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 4. Okay, 10 seconds. Last one. Inhale, lift the left leg out. Hold it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Lower it down. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Hold it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I want to try something different. We haven't tried this. Can you reach out, grab the ball? Okay. Be nervous because of your shoulders to do this, but we're going to try. Inhale, take it up. Okay. Now what I want you to do is drop that right hand down by your side.
Ha!
Then I want you to try and reach to the right with that left hand above your head. Yep. Pinch your sides, okay? I need to pinch those right now. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Now inhale, take it back up. Now we're gonna, yeah, I know. We're gonna do the other side. You're doing it. So means we've gotten somewhere. You couldn't lift your arms up high enough to do it at the beginning. Let's bring it on up one more time. We're gonna do it one more time. The camera just moved a little bit. Is there a ghost in there? Drop the right.
Probably.
Scrape the left. Inhale, take it up. It's your husband. It's your husband. He doesn't want you talking to this handsome guy on the phone. All right, good job.
Too late, Jack.
All right, hands up still. Okay, now we drop it down right into diamond cutter. Okay, pulling those pinkies like we're going through clay. We take it on back, make it rain. So, arms out to a T. Those fists and get native strong here. Good job. Inhale, shoulders back, chest out. Ho!
Ho!
Good job. All right, that's something we never tried, and I'm happy you were able to do it. Do you want to do your neck? Do you want?
That actually hurt less than what I expected.
Well, good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. That means we're getting somewhere. All right, you want to do your neck?
I've been feeling like there was a knife right here in between the joints for the last week, so
No,
that's a good thing.
Well, that's good. All right, want to do our neck real quick, and then we'll do our standing up, and then we'll call it a night. Okay.
All right.
All right. So left hand on left cheek. Right hand grabs left elbow. Deep breath. Exhale. Turn to the right. Deep breath. Exhale, count it back from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Right hand on right cheek. Left hand grabs right elbow. Deep breath. Grab that elbow. Are you doing it already? All right. Exhale, turn. Right. Left. Sorry, left. Exhale, count it back from 5, 4, 3,
2, 1.
Back to center. That's your first set. Yeah. Left hand on left cheek.
All right.
Yeah, you got it. You beat me to it. Deep breath. That's why I didn't see you do it the last time. You're too quick. Exhale. Turn to the right. There's a lot less moaning and groaning now that we've done this. Count it back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 2. Yeah, back to center. Switch hands. Exhale. Turn to the left. Exhale, count it back from 5, 4, 3, 2, 2. Back to center. Let's do it one more time because you're not groaning, and I like that. Deep breath.
I do too.
Exhale, turn to the left. Or right. Sorry, get my shit backwards. Your other left. Exhale, count it back from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, you got it. Okay, let's switch hands. Okay, deep breath. Now we're going to turn to our real left this time. And we're going to count it back for 5, 4, 3,
2,
3. Good job. All right. All right, Dream Genie. Yep, you got it. Inhale, nose to the sky. To the back of your head. Exhale, chin to chest. Doing good.
I actually was doing this earlier today.
Good job. Barbara Eden again. Dream of Genie. Inhale, nose to the sky. Back of your head. Chin to chest. We're going to do it one more time. Remember tonight. Back center. I dream a genie. Inhale, nose to the sky. Hands to the back of your head. Exhale, chin to chest.
Uh,
Good job. All right. For our next circles, we're going to do 3 to the left, right, and 3 to the left. So we'll start going to the left first.
all right.
Inhale, nose to the sky. Exhale to the left,
Oh,
to the floor, right, ceiling. That's 1. Left, floor, right, ceiling. 2. Floor, right, ceiling. 3. Now we go to the right. Right, floor. 1. Right. Floor. Left. Ceiling. Last one. Right. Floor. Left. Ceiling. 3. Good job. Feeling loose. Loosey goosey.
yeah.
All right. All right. Let's do our standing. Okay. So we want to try without touching. So hands to our side. We're going to lean forward and then up. Okay.
All
Okay,
right.
let's lean forward and stand it up.
Ah!
You got it. You did it. Good job.
Yep.
Lower down with control for 3, 2, 1.
Ah.
Yeah. Okay. This time we're going to do it without screaming. I promise. It's going to be like, it's oil for the Tin Man. Remember? Hands to our side. Okay. All right. Rock it forward. Push it up. Good. Good. See? You only farted a little bit that time. All right. Let's lower down for 3, 2, 2.
Ah.
All right. Let's go again. Hands to our side. Gonna make it hard on you.
Oh.
Rock. Look at that. Was good. All right.
That actually felt good.
Good. Let's lower down for 3, 2, 3. Okay, we're gonna try. Go
I
ahead.
didn't feel the pain here.
Well, that's good. It's like I said, oil for the Tin Man. That's what Dallas says. All right, let's
Right.
lean forward. Stand it up for 4. To side. Oh, you cheated on that one.
Did I cheat? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm just gonna call you Pete Rose from here on in. Slow her down for
Yeah,
3.
he didn't cheat. He bet on his team to win.
Yeah,
Now,
and then
if he had bet on his team to lose, I wouldn't have a problem with what they did. But he bet on his team to win.
oh, you know what? That is true, and you are right. Well, then I'll have to call you Lance Armstrong. All right. 1 second, my battery is giving me, is screaming at me. All right, that was 4, right? Okay, hands down by
Right.
our side. Okay, let's do it, Lance. Let's lean forward and stand it up.
Oh,
Good job.
oh,
Oh, good job.
oh.
Might be that's going to be the one I use
There you go.
when I post a video of you standing without holding on to anything. All right, lean
Yeah.
forward. That was our first short-term goal. Let's get 5.
Ah.
That one was really smooth too, though. You've got a couple good ones here. Let's lower it down. 3, 2, 5. All right, that was 6. Yeah. So we got 2 more. Lean forward, stand it up. Good job. See, you lifted your hands off your lap last second there. That was good. I like that. Okay, last one, best one. Hands by your side. Stand it up. Slow it down. We're going to reach out, grab the ball. Inhale. Ball up in the touchdown. We're going to do one more stretch here. Forearms to our knees, huddle up. Okay, let's spread our knees as wide as we can apart right here.
All
And
right.
we're going to reach to the floor. as far as we can. Then once you get as far as you can, take a deep breath. And on the exhale, reach a little more. If you got your fingers, try and get your fists. Best you can. You're touching the floor. I like that. All right, now inhale. We're going to roll it up one vertebrae at a time.
Oh.
Fist to hand, thumb to thumb. Fist to hand, thumb to thumb. Okay. Inhale. Fingers together. Exhale, diamond cutter. Push it out. Now you do what it says in your book. Hit it. Don't forget to do this tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Good job. Good job. I'm proud of you.
I'm
So-
getting better. I'm really, overall, I can feel better.
Wait until we do those knee droppers. And you see you can do that.
You have me crawling. Luckily, I have my bed on the floor.
Oh, well.
Well, I
You gotta-
did it for a reason, so if I fell out of bed, I wouldn't have a long place to fall to.
That's one way of looking at it. Sure. Yeah.
Well, no,
But-
that's it.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's true, but you're going to feel good enough that you're not going to have to worry about that. I'm telling you, all these things are going to come together for you. As long as we keep putting in the work, we don't blow off our workouts.
Yes,
Okay?
sir.
That's number
Yes, sir.
one. Going to get 2 in a week. And then I'm really going to have to hold you to doing this on your own a couple times a week. You really
Yes,
got to start.
sir, I do.
Because twice a week with me is great, but you should be doing this 4 to 5 times a week to really, really, really see the results.
Right. Hang
You know,
on.
I can
Gee,
send it to
imagine
you.
that. Scott's calling me.
Oh, there you go. I can send this to you. I send you the link every single day if you want. You know, I don't care. I'll send it to you as many times as it takes for you to do it. But it's very important that you start doing it on your own. Start counting your calories. Figure out. I'm guessing it's going to tell you about 2,000 calories a day. I'm going to guess that that's a good number to start at. And then once you start seeing the weight come off, and then you plateau, we peel it back to about 1750.
Well, I have to eat within 2 to 3 hours of me getting out of bed. Because
Yeah,
if
that's good.
Well, if I don't, I end up nauseated.
Well, that's 100% could be true, but that doesn't mean that we can't count those calories that you take in. That has nothing to do with the other thing. You can eat whatever you want as long as we stay within a certain calorie count.
Right.
So we got to be careful, and depending on, like, you know, I mean, it really depends. I don't know what you don't want to drink your calories. That's the most important thing. Like, you really got to think about that. When you look at
Right.
juice, look at when you go through the store. Look at how much a cup of juice has in it. Look at, and
Well,
it's like
the juice
260 calories.
Well, the juice that I get is from the dollar store,
Yeah,
and it's cranberry juice and or pomegranate juice.
yeah, those are
And
low in sugar.
they've got 5 calories per serving.
Yeah, you just want to look at the sugar. If the sugar is low, I'm fine with it. You just don't want
Right.
to take in a lot of sugar. All right,
You're
sugar
right.
is the enemy, and sugar is fruit. You got fruit is sugar. Okay, even though it's natural sugar, it's still
Even a fruit even a fruit sweet is bad.
yes. Sugar is sugar. Sugar is sugar is sugar. So. Berries, I recommend berries. Sticking to berries, those are low in sugar. Berries are great. Everybody
I
likes
eat
berries.
the snot out of strawberries.
All right, perfect. That's fine. They're low in sugar. Okay.
Yeah.
Pineapple.
Strawberries and cottage cheese. Pineapple, I love.
All right, stay away from pineapple. That's one of the highest in sugar. Okay. So just fruit until we lose some weight. I don't care if you eat it once a week on a Sunday. Fine. All right. Pick your day, but you have to be in a caloric deficit the rest of your days, which means more than walking. Okay, because everybody's supposed to walk. All right.
Right.
That's what Dr. Now on my 600-pound life would say. Lady would be like, but I'm walking to the end of my driveway every single day. And he goes, come on now, you're supposed to walk. Everybody walks. Right?
Yeah.
That's what he says. All right. It's like, so more than walking. So that means you should be doing your DDP yoga every day except for your rest days. 2 days a week is good for rest. I recommend 5 days, 4 to 5 days a week. You should be doing this. It really, really, if you want to see optimal results, 4 to 5 days a week. Now, if you are going to do walking, I recommend you walk a long distance, which is something you're having a hard time with right now. So these chair workouts are really what
Right.
you need to be doing. Okay.
All right, where are you?
No,
I
15 minutes a day is all I'm asking from you. 15 minutes a day,
I
5
can do
days a
that.
week. I know
Yeah.
you can. Anybody can do 15 minutes a day, especially somebody who's trained professionally and was in the greatest wrestling promotion on God's given earth. All right. So, if you can get there, I know you can give me 15 minutes a day. And I want you to, I'll know by how many views that video has because I'm not watching it. It's got 3 views. I will know
They
if
are
you're
all
doing it or
3
not.
yours. I will admit to that.
Yeah, I
All
know
right,
because
I can't. Why can't I find you?
I'll send it. I'll send it to your phone, and I'll send it to your Facebook. It's on both.
Send it to both. Yeah, just send it to Messenger on Facebook, and I can get
I'll send
on
it to
my
your goddamn
phone
email.
or off
I'll send it anywhere.
Yeah, just
It's
send it to Messenger on Facebook because I
Yeah.
got that on my phone as well as on my laptop.
Okay, so we're making a deal. Tomorrow, you're gonna get up. Okay, you eat your food. Okay, and then sit down and do your yoga. All right, that'll loosen
Yes,
you up.
sir.
You should do it at the beginning of the day. That's gonna set you up to be nice and loose for the rest of the day. All right.
You're right. You're
Get
absolutely
it.
because I always feel better after we have these sessions at night. You're absolutely right. I mean, I have no excuse.
Yeah, and then you're gonna go into town and you're gonna mail out my picture and the book so I can finally get that goddamn book.
Yeah, well, I've got it all wrapped up in a bag, and it's coming. I've already got the label on it. It's coming to you. I think I double taped the damn thing to make
All right,
sure that it wouldn't. And I put some. I've got these 8x10 pieces of cardboard that I send with my pictures. I put one on the top of that, and I put the book underneath.
Oh, and
So
before
that
we
it,
hang up, let me show you the most boring signature in the wrestling industry here. You're gonna die. I paid good money for this because I didn't know when I would get it. If I'd ever get it again, because he's having some health issues, I'm sure you've read.
What, Mick Foley?
No, The Undertaker. Mick Foley has beautiful. I think Scott Rushing's calling me right now. All right, Mick Foley has a beautiful signature. Look at that. That's The Undertaker's.
That's awfully bad.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the one thing about it, nobody will ever be able to copy it.
That's true. I don't know what it even says. Does it say The Undertaker? I don't even know. I can't tell. That doesn't look like. Oh yeah, maybe that's you. I don't know.
Did you find the T and the H and the E above?
I don't know. I can't tell. I really can't. But whatever. It's signed by him. I know that because I got a picture of him doing it. So
You paid dear for that one.
I did, but I saved up for it because I know he's not. I guess he's not doing any more signings. He's done. He's not. He doesn't. He's having
really?
Yeah, he was just had surgery for some sort of health issue. I don't know what it was.
Well, I've been watching him doing interviews, and he's actually a very nice, funny person. I mean, think that he's having issues. I mean,
he's one of the higher ups in the WWE. Those guys don't really do those. You don't see Shawn Michaels doing too many signings.
No, you don't.
And you don't see Triple H doing them. They're all too busy there because they're all executives in the WWE now. So, same thing with The Undertaker. He's got some big position there. So that's why Michelle McCool got into the Hall of Fame as fast as she did.
Well, I think he's in creative talent.
Yeah. Well, he needs to start creatively using the talent that
He's that
that
yeah.
came before him. Put you need to be in that Hall of Fame. We're gonna keep pushing. We're gonna get your story out there, and you're gonna get the recognition. I guarantee you will. I mean, I had Abby. Like I said, I had him. People were loving him. I gave him a lot of his. I feel like Wendy said. She goes, "You're giving this man his dignity back," you know. Because
Yeah,
he
and
was.
I know that's how you were looking at it. You were giving something to him and trying to help him, just like Scott was, until Miss Queen Lashida got in the way.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. I just, like I said, and I'm supposed to be on a podcast with Scotty tomorrow, and I won't say a negative word about Ab. I will not. I can't. Well, first off, I can't. But I mean, even if I could, I still wouldn't, because I just, if he called me tomorrow and said, "Hey, Tom, I need help," I'd help him. That's just who I
Of
am.
course you would, because that's who you are.
Yeah, I care.
You know?
I still care. I mean, when I care about somebody, it just doesn't go away overnight. Like how they act. It's like, it's just like, oh, write you off your dad. That's not the type of person I am. So
Well, of course not. That's
a lot of
why,
people are that way, though.
well, I'm not exactly that way. And, if he ever gets rid of Queen Lashida, because she's killing him right now. I mean, literally on signings. I have talked to a couple people where she's asking an outrageous amount for signings. And even like Evans, no, Eric Nelson, they showed up and then all of a sudden they wanted more money. Well, it wasn't they, it was her.
The first time I ever called them, it was the year before I actually met them. I called them when I was going down to Georgia, and I wanted to meet Ab, and I was going to draw him and get his signature. And I asked how much it would be, and they told me $180.
Holy shit!
And I said, I can mail out and get Hulk Hogan's signature for $180. I go, I'm not paying $180 for Abdullah the Butcher. And she goes, he's not Hulk Hogan. She goes, he's Abdullah the Butcher. He's wanted all over the world, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, I'll think about it. And I didn't call him back till another year. And then the next year, we just happened to get on the conversation of DDP Yoga and why I was going down to Atlanta. And
Right.
that was when they told me that they had reached out to Dallas at a WrestleCon for help, and he told them to do the list. They didn't do the list, and then he didn't call. They didn't end up connecting because Ab didn't do his part. And that's when I said, let me try and help you out and get you to Dallas. And I told them if they did the work, I'd get Dallas to them. And I did. I got Dallas to go to their house and work out with them and everything else. So, I kept my end of the bargain. Dallas would have never gone and had anything to do with them if it weren't for me. So,
well, and that's sad that in my eyes that you've done so much for him. And I mean, she has a reputation from the signing vendors.
yeah.
There's 3 right now, and I can't remember the names I should be talking about. But when they quit Scott, now I don't know if Scotty told you, they asked for Greg's phone number, who is the overall head of Geeked, and they tried to get their own table.
Yeah.
So, and I can't blame Abby because I just can't. I've heard this, that, and the other thing, but I don't believe that Abby is going to turn down a good payday. So it's very sad the way it's going.
Yeah, well, hopefully it gets straightened away, but I doubt it because he says anything to her, he won't have a place to live, and then he's got to figure that out. And nobody wants to take him in, which is sad because I know he's done a lot for a lot of people.
Have you talked to his sisters?
No, never. No, no. I don't know anybody but him and Malika, and I'm not allowed to talk to them because Dallas said no.
Well, of course Can put yourself in Dallas's shoes. How many hours have you put into this?
Oh, 100 plus. Yeah.
Yeah. And now they're trying to screw you.
Yeah.
And that's what Dallas is looking at. He's not looking at you. He's looking at them and he's protecting you.
Yeah, he is. He is. He doesn't want me to get in trouble. So, but my wife's calling me. I got to get up and get the kids to bed.
All right, go.
All right, love you. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Bye, dear. All right, where is it? There it is.